So hello guys, welcome on the third Zoom call, official Zoom call with our CEO, with Leandro, with our traders. We are happy that we are here, and let's start the Zoom call. We have already a few people here, around 100. So I will open the official presentation and we will go through. So BitMonsters is a fast-growing financial technology company offering crypto services. We believe that decentralization, cryptocurrency, and blockchain are the future. Our mission is to bring them to as many people as is possible. Now I want to introduce our CEO, Louis Casper Dunweber, and he will talk about the future of the company and about himself. So I will stop the Zoom call just that we can hear you.
As you can hear me clearly, you can see me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so pleasure to meet you all. Sorry about the delays. We have many translators here, so we will try to speak slowly and as clearly as possible so you'll understand perfectly. So yeah, I'm the founder and CEO of BitMonsters. My name is Louis Casper Dunweber. I'm here now in Monaco, and we're going to talk you through the company. So pleasure to have you all on board. So if we go through to the next slide, Paul. Also on the call, we have my tokenomics advisor, Leandro. Our project advisor, Eric Ho, is in China. And we also have my team of traders on the call. So we're going to describe to you all our sources of income, every angle from our platform, how we monetize, and how we look for the future. Firstly, with regards to my background and my history, my experience is in trading Scandinavian equities. I've been trading equities for the last 10 years. And for the last 6 years, I've been trading cryptocurrency. My main background, as I said, is from a trading side as well as a long-term investing, which I've been doing for many, many years. I've been holding very large funds in Bitcoin and other key altcoins for the last 5 years. And now I feel is the perfect timing to start our own crypto ecosystem, which you can see here. We have many different sources of incomes. And my goal for this company was to gain as many users as possible and to maximize their returns and minimize their risks. This is the key. So we want people to maximize their returns across all forms of digital assets. The timing's perfect. Now we're in a bear market. It's the perfect time to start. And I believe towards the end of the year, we'll have a bull run, and the bull market will be very, very profitable for all of us. So I think it's amazing timing for us to start now. Within our roadmap, with regards to our sources of income, the first step is obviously our trading, as you can see here. So I have a team of traders. They'll be speaking after me to show you their strategy, how they use technical analysis, their returns, their track record and history, and so on. So they're very, very experienced, very detailed, and we're very happy to have them with us to provide such good returns. As you can see from this presentation, we say we're offering up to 25% return a month. We feel we can achieve this, and for your passive income, you'll see the amazing results we will offer to you. Next, very, very soon, our BitMonsters crypto wallet will be ready. It's very exciting times for us, so that'll be very, very soon. For the exact date, we'll keep you posted, and we'll let you know. Next, we have our crypto cards and our ATMs. We're going to have many, many ATMs across Dubai, and our crypto cards will be extremely, extremely efficient. This will be towards the end of the year, more close to the winter time. So as you can see, step by step, from month to month, quarter to quarter, we are launching all our different products and services within our crypto ecosystem. If we can move to the next slide. Our main office is in Dubai. Our company will be registered there from September. As of now, we are registered in Hong Kong, That's our company registration. And we also have another private office in London. So me, myself, as you can see, I've been traveling around the world, doing events around the world. We had a big launch event last month in June in Dubai. So our office is in the Burj Al Arab. We have the diplomatic suite there, which is our office for meetings and private events. We also have the ballroom upstairs for various business functions. Our mission is to unlock the full potential of digital assets, combine them with the most rewarding opportunities available across all financial markets, and make these available to the world. That's our key goal, and that's our key mission. It's not just for one sector of the crypto world. It's across all forms of digital assets. So as I said to you, from my past experience, I had one of the largest private funds trading equities in London and in Scandinavia. And now I'm transitioning my knowledge and my expertise of trading into my own ecosystem. So I feel we have a very strong team. So far, just to keep you all updated, within the last month from us starting, from BitMonsters being launched, we've got over 5,000 users. We're growing extremely fast. It's moving perfectly. It's actually going better than we expected. And we're very optimistic about the future. We have leaders from all around the world, from Southeast Asia, many European countries, South America, etc. So we are really entertaining this global leader base, as our goal is to be a worldwide company. And our main goal, coming from October, November time, when we launch our token, after this we'll have our own decentralized exchange. Now, we want to have the largest DEX crypto platform in the world. This being, we have the largest user base and with the lowest commissions. My tokenomics advisor, Leandro, will discuss exactly our commission structure and the quality and the use of our DEX platform. So from October, November, we will launch the platform. We're going to have the best quality service. It'll be the most efficient server, the lowest commissions, and our goal is to reach 1 million active users. I feel we can do this. And not only that, I think the sky's the limit. I think we can go a lot further than that, and I think we can achieve a lot more than that. Many of our leaders have already received bonuses, rewards, and prizes. We're more than happy to give these out. You know, we work for you and you work for us, and it's vice versa. So many of our leaders have already won an iPhone, brand new MacBooks. Some of them have been treated to holidays. I'm here now in Monaco, having meetings with a number of very large investors. From Monaco, I travel back to London. From London, I travel to Dubai. So we're moving very quickly. We have investors and network marketers and leaders from all around the world. Our next stop in terms of events will be that in Vietnam. We will look to come there, and we will look to do a very large professional event there. What I say to all of the leaders and all of those who work with BitMonsters is that if you do $100,000 turnover, we'll open up a private office for you in your home country or a city of your choice. With regards to high turnover, which we can discuss privately, I will then pay myself and fund a very large professional event where we can invite thousands of people. We can have my professional film crew, photographers, videographers to do and showcase an amazing event. We're full of energy. We are extremely motivated, and we hope that you share the same vision as we do. In terms of the longevity, this is what I really want to talk about before I pass you over to my traders. For us, it's all about longevity. So the key is for this to be a very long-term project for many years to come, especially when we launch our token, the BitMonsters token, in September. When we launch the token, first we'll be listed on external exchanges, and then when we launch our own decentralized exchange, we will also have a whole collection of NFTs, staking, and farming. So people can earn rewards through staking. They can buy our NFTs with our BitMonsters token, and we can keep everyone within our ecosystem. They can also earn the rewards through passive income in our token. or USDT or Bitcoin as they please and as they choose. Just to be clear about the passive income, as we say, we can offer you up to 25% return a month. And this passive income you can withdraw once a week, every Monday. With regards to commissions, you can withdraw this every day. So as I've said, people are very happy with the withdrawal system, and everything's moving extremely quickly. So now I would like to pass over to my team of traders. If Paul can share the screen, they will talk about their strategy, their returns, and their performance. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Thank you, Luis, for a perfect introduction to the whole company project. Do you hear me well?
Yes, we hear you perfectly.
Okay, wonderful. So let me start. I'm managing a team of traders that we have on BitMonsters. We are a team of 19 people right away, and I have two of my colleagues over here. And let's start with something that everyone loves. Let's start with numbers, as numbers speak for themselves. And I will ask my colleague Steve to share the screen, and let's go through some of our accounts and some of our profits and some of our, let's say, accumulations. And meanwhile, I will be showing you some strategies that we implement and what we're actually doing. So please, let's start with the last 30 days, as it is more conventional, I would say. So this one specific account is a point of interest, as first of all, it was used for testing all of our approaches and different strategies. And second, this is one of multiple accounts we use in our botnet and manual control. And this one specifically is used for several strategies considering the spot market. Please gently swipe over the chart, but slowly, please. Yeah, and make a small stop here. So we have an understanding of what usually we need to cover up with all responsibilities of the company in terms of the users and our own risk management capital. So whenever we hit some certain percentage of profit, we make a small withdrawals and fix the profit regarding all the spot trading. But still, just proceed through the chart. But still, the global aim is to make all the profit most of the days, 99% of the days being profitable. And considering to spot market, it is always and absolutely always more conservative than futures trading, than leverage trading, but still we maintain it to be as profitable as it is possible. Whenever we hit some certain amounts of percentages, we make small withdrawals and then start again trading off. So right now we're in a position for this specific account of holding Ethereum with obvious reasons, with all the technical updates. And right now the cumulative PNL is growing in a way that you can see on these last days of these 30 days. Please show me the chart that is, let's say, first half of this year when we were testing our strategies. I believe you have it settled over here. Right. So the most interesting point of view, just go through it. Just go through it from the part where the fun began. And I will be discussing what strategies we apply to the spot trading. So for the spot trading, we use several strategies. Most of all, of course, it is a mid-term and long-term strategies. Though for the highly liquid assets, such as BTC, Ethereum, Cardano, and basically all that have strong fundamental, we often use a DCA strategy that always replies good for us in terms of funding in a long-term way. So the dollar cost average, right? For the small, less liquid assets like Alice, like Ray, for example, and for instance, we often use swing trading with no longer than 8 to 10 days delay for a swing. And we have certain rules to maintain to not drop the balance, you know. So right now, what you're seeing on the chart is the period where we were testing the strategy. That multiple strategies. As you can see on the PNL chart, we tested it successfully. Those times we didn't need to make any, let's say, calendar driven withdrawals. So we just maintained the budget and managed for it to grow. It is also a good source of funding for the company, and it is like a safety, reliable part of budget. Meanwhile, not only with spot trading is taking like 35% of all our activities regarding the trading department. The other part is, of course, futures trading. And while this specific account chart is ending on the May, Thank you, Steve. You can switch off the screen, and I'll ask the next speaker from my team. Meanwhile, this account stands for spot trading, and it still shows good percentages over last months and was super actively used to test the strategies. One of the big part of our, let's say, constant income is, of course, futures trading. I'll ask my another colleague, Joe, to switch on the screen and go through the, let's say, last month is up to the end of the June. I see there is May right now. Okay, can you switch to April to the end of June, please? But June is the last reported month. Right. Okay, so also please gently swipe over the chart. Meanwhile, I will be talking. So for futures, we of course use also a pool of accounts. Why we use a botnet? Of course, with the manual control, but with different pools of accounts. We imply different strategies. Of course, we rely not only on the technical indications, but also on the fundamentals of the market, fundamentals of the coins themselves. So for futures account, we mostly use the strategies that allows us to make, let's say, fast intraday profit. Just swipe down a little bit, maybe show some cumulative P&Ls over the days for, I don't know, like 10, 15, 20 days, whatever. After you see these statistics that hopefully bring some inspiration to all of you guys as it brings this to us, after that, I will switch on finally my screen and give you a brief description and explanation of how we manage to maintain the processes. Joy, could I ask you please to take this period is up to the end of June, just to share the P&L button. So it shows like 96%. That's quite a good result achieved over, let's say, from mid-May to the end of reported June. Now, that's what we seek to do. That's what we are doing. And that's what helps us to maintain the balance in the way it should be, to fulfill all the responsibilities we have and to fill the company budget to achieve new levels of involvement, let's say. Okay, thank you, Joe. Both you can share, you can turn off your screen, and both of you guys can go back to your work as thank you for your time. Now it's my part. Absolutely. So just as I started, 35%, around 35% of all activities are considered to be a spot market activities. And the same goes for futures trading. Of course, we do some scalping through CS Scalp and through Tiger Trade and a lot of different others applications and software that helped us to do it. But scalping is not the best instrument we use. And of course, we do some long-term holding, just as you saw in our spot account right now. This specific account is holding Ether. Just a reminder, we have a big pool of accounts that implies different strategies. And now let's discuss a bit about the strategies that we use specifically and what instruments and what, let's say, backtesting background we do in all of our trading stuff. So hopefully you guys see right now my screen. That is how our general and common pair chart looks like. So the most interesting and important part that it is not a manual job. We have a system of different indications over here that we implies and that helps us to trade more efficient. We have our own reminders that comes to our CRM. You can see that we have here take profit points. We have entry prices that our indications advises us to go through. We have a stop loss points, which is the most important, and we do everything by a very strict list of rules. So first of all, let's just scroll a bit. This is, for example, for BNB. They have quite a long history. All the indications we use are working with 5 to 10 leverage. So we are not jumping too high for these because the risk management is above for everything. Here, this just a short summary of what we are doing. All of our systems are always reporting us on some backtesting. Like for this coin specifically, for BNB pair, we have 244 closer trades with 88% of profitable ones. And the max drawdown, which is most important, is 5%. What is reasonable to mention? We usually don't allow the drawdown to be more than 15% for our 15 for each of trades. And of course, we are not using more than 0.5 to 1.5 percentage of the total budget for any kind of trades. Let's see the same for Ether. By the way, some good days we have right now. The same goes for Ether and everything. So what are those lines? I'm not going to teach you trading right now. I'll just show you some approaches we used and you will understand what are those lines for. Let's take a blank graphic, a blank chart. So one example of a BTC. To approach the results with such a high for each pair we choose, and we trade around 20 pairs, such a high percentage of profitable rates and small drawdowns, we use really a vast list of instruments. Not all of them I can share, but all of them are included in this system that makes an indication for us, but some of them I can. And of course, I will show you the simple day of a trader, let's say. So the most important part that all the market is working through right now is the supply and resistance, the support and resistance point, obviously, the candle volume and the support and resistance level. We see the levels that are probably protected since scrolling the order book, of course, not manually, but technically, with the most impact of people who are gonna sell and who are gonna buy. This is basically a support and resistance levels. We draw the lines, we understand how it goes, and whenever we see that, let me draw it like just a short example. Whenever we see that the coin is reaching its approximate resistance level, we understand it's most gonna probably be a jump back. The jump back is always an impulse, and analyzing the impulse helps a lot of different instruments. I will use a simple example, the most simple out of all. Most of you guys probably heard about it, the Fibonacci one. So just take the impulse, the lowest and the highest point, and you see how it goes, because such type like gun boxes and Fibonacci retracements are not for predictions, they are for statistics. And the statistics says that after the impulse, 0.5 and 0.6 level, you see these numbers here, are the points where you buy. And the points above 0.3 and 0.2 are the points when you sell. So of course, we use these as a part of our indications. You see these lines? They are not here just because they're here. They are here because they're a combination of these part of indications, gun part of indications, of different instruments that we imply, of different patterns, of ABCD pattern, failure impulse wave, and everything. So that's a vast amount of work that we implied for us automatically, and we still work with it manually as well. That is why we have pool of accounts to test drive best approaches constantly, and that is why we have pool of traders. And of course, speaking about the risk reward is everything, because we understand we need to fulfill our budget predictions, and we need to take care about of our responsibilities. So every position we choose, we always implies a short, long, whatever it is, we imply the risk management, the risk reward ratio to be at least 1.5. So we will never risk $1,000 to win $800, but to risk $1,000 to win $1,500, that's another way of speaking. And of course, if speaking about the Fibonacci example right here, right, we always maintain it even a bit bigger. So we understand that we could imply it like this, one was a half of this level, the blue one. And then we will have even nicer risk reward ratio. So that is really just a small part of everything we use. There are a lot of things we can't speak about, obviously, because the strategy could be copied, could be stolen, or whatever. Though we will implement some of our, let's say, deals from these charts, these fancy charts we have, we will implement them on the level of your web application of BitMonsters. So you will be able as users to track down what we are doing right now, and what deals we are in, and what are the results. So we hope it will also help you like to have a bit of understanding of our strategies as well. And I think that's all on my part. And I think that I will be happy to pass my word to Leandro to speak about tokenomics, because that's really matters. And if I'm showing you the history, this guy will show you the future.
Very well said, very well said. And thank you very much for explaining everything. So Leandro, now we'll pass the mic over to you, and if you can talk about the tokenomics and the structure. Thank you.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I hope you can see me well and you can hear me well. If you'll allow me to share my screen. Give me a second, trying to share. So here we go. Okay. So let me talk to you about myself, first of all. Can you see my screen right now? Can you see the presentation?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, just
Okay,
put
great.
it on the screen and then we can, yeah.
There we go. So a bit of background about
Yeah,
myself. But yeah.
Full screen,
Hello?
Yep, full screen, the presentation.
Sure. There we go. So, as I was saying, a bit of background about myself. I'm an economist. I have a bachelor's in economics and 2 masters in economics. The last one from the University of London. I also have 2 degrees in economic growth, one from Harvard Kennedy School and the last one from the International Monetary Fund. I've been working with tokenomics for the past 5 years. And before that, I was doing research both for government and academia. So let me talk to you a bit about BitMonsters, what we've been doing so far, and what we're planning to do in the near future. So as of today, BitMonsters already has its own marketing platform, where, as Luis was saying before, you can earn passive income up to 25% a month. And also we have a referral system, which is very easy, where you can invite your friends and earn commissions from referral, also earning passive income. Very easy, very profitable, and everybody gets to make some nice cash. Later in the year, and that's basically my role here in the company, we're going to be launching our BitMonster token and our own decentralized exchange. I'm going to be talking about the tokenomics of the BitMonster token a bit later in full detail, but let me tell you as a preview that I've developed a very balanced model where burns and mints eventually match. So we get a capped circulating supply, a capped total supply. So that means that when we reach that cap, more users will necessarily mean a higher price and appreciation of our token, which of course for all token holders will mean capital gains. Also, around Q3 or Q4 of this year, we'll be launching our own DEX, the BitMonster Decentralized Exchange, where we will be competing against some of the big guys out there in the market. As you can see, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and our business model will be based on volume. So we're going to be charging much lower fees. As you can see from the presentation, 0.1% will be our fees, whereas Uniswap is charging 0.3, PancakeSwap is charging 0.25. So our fees will be around 1/3 of what the big guys are doing right now. And as I was saying, our business model is based on volume. So what we're hoping is that lower fees will attract a lot more people, and with higher volume, we'll be able to get a nice turnover. On this platform, you'll be able to do all sorts of things. Of course, you'll be able to trade our token, the BitMonster token, and I'm going to talk about the tokenomics after I finish with this. But also, it will serve as an NFT launchpad, where we'll be competing against other launchpads like OpenSeas. We will have our own NFT collection. You'll be able to play games, GameFi. You'll be able to stake your tokens. There are a lot of things. I have everything down here. You see all the different features that will be enabled on the BitMonsters decentralized exchange. And also, once everything has been launched, once we have the token out there, once we have the DEX out there, we are also going to launch some marketing promotions where we will partner with different businesses that will take our token as a means of payment. So for example, we might partner with Starbucks, and you can go and get a cup of coffee and pay with BitMonster token. We might partner with BMW, and you go and you get yourself a car and you pay with our BitMonster token. So very exciting times coming ahead. And now I'm gonna be showing you a bit about this is the first time preview, first time ever on this planet, the BitMonster tokenomics model. So I'm very proud of this model because it's both complex, but again, it's easy to understand. So bear with me while I go through all the details, and feel free to ask any questions later if you want. So for simplicity and for ease of the math on the Excel spreadsheet, we're assuming an exchange rate of 1-to-1 with the US dollar at the token generation event. So you can imagine the BitMonster token to be launching at 1-to-1. Our staking pool will be of 500 million. So everything that we'll be distributing as staking rewards will be 500 million. And we will distribute this staking along 10 different, actually infinite halving periods on a rebase mechanism similar to what Bitcoin is doing, where the strategy will be that in each halving period, as you can see, halving 1, halving 2, halving 3, etc., in each halving period, we'll be distributing half of what we were distributing in the period prior to that. So you see, from the 500 million during halving 1, we'll only be distributing half of that, 250 million. On halving 2, we'll be distributing half of what was being distributed in halving 1. So half of 250 is 125. On halving 3, it's half of 125, which is 6250, and so on and so on and so on. Halving periods will be 300 days long, so around 10 months. So if we're giving away 250 million over the whole halving period, which is 10 months, we'll be giving away around 25 million each month, and 833,333 tokens a day. Down here, what you see is the cumulative payout at the end of each halving period. So at the end of halving 1, we have been giving away 250 million. On halving 2, 375, halving 3, 37,500, and so on and so on and so on. And what you see is that even on halving 10, after 10 periods of 300 days, so after 3,000 days, which is give or take 9 years, we are still at 499 million. We still haven't reached the 500 million. We haven't exhausted the 500 million pool. And this mechanism, this rebasing mechanism, implies that we will never reach that number. So this assures a convergence of the supply of the token. Given that the main goal of this tokenomics model is to have people stake their tokens and keep staking their tokens, we're going to be charging a claim tax for unstaking your tokens. So if you were to claim your tokens during halving 1, you would pay a tax of 25%, but as the rewards from staking are decreasing in time, so will be this token claim tax. So you see that token claim tax will be 20%, 16%, 13% during halving 2, 3, and 4, eventually reaching 3% on halving 10. The interesting thing is that those proceeds from tax collections will be distributed along what we see in this matrix down here. We will burn some of it, controlling for the total supply of the token, but we will also give some back to stakers. So during halving 1, 80% of all tokens that were collected as tax revenue will be burned, but 20% will be given back to stakers. On halving 2, we'll be burning a bit more, 82%, and 18 will go back to stakers, and so on and so on and so on, until on halving 10, almost everything is being burned and only 2% is being distributed back to stakers. We are going to use a similar strategy with public sales. We'll have a first round of 15 million private sales, and then the decremental rounds of public sales, where again, we're always going to be issuing half of what we issued on the previous period. So starting from 100 million and a second round of 50 million tokens to throw liquidity into this ecosystem. On halving 2, we're just going to issue 25 million tokens. On halving 3, half of that, 12,500,000. On halving 4, half of that, 6,250,000, and so on and so on and so on. So the total pool for public sales is going to be 200 million. And again, we will never reach it because every single issuance will be half of what you need to reach that 200 million. So limit theorem, we will never reach that particular number. Over here, what we see is the monthly detail of the staking issuance. As I was saying, 25 a month on halving 1, half of that on halving 2, half of that on halving 3. Our fees and the farming yields that come as a result of those fees, as I was saying on the previous presentation, our fees will be just 0.1%. And 50% of those fees will be distributed back to farmers during halving 1, 2, and 3, and starting on, halving 1 and 2, and starting on halving 3, that percentage will be increased to 70%. So starting halving 3, farmers will get even higher rewards. Regarding the play to earn, we are expecting returns of around 20% on the investment, and later after halving 5 there will be a variable pool which will ensure a constant supply of the token. We are expecting also there to be, as we said before, that we will launch our own NFT line. And there will be also secondary sales of those NFTs, and there will be taxes on those secondary sales. So the tax will be 10%. What you see here are the sales proceeds, the taxes collected on those proceeds, and again, 50% of those secondary sales tax will go to the company wallet, while 50% will go to the community wallet, meaning it's going to be distributed back to token holders. And down here, we see the monthly detail of token holdings between the different aspects and different criteria of what you can do with this token. So some of the tokens will be claimed and going to be used in platform transactions, such as purchasing merch, purchasing stuff on the metaverse, breeding your NFTs, buying your NFTs, playing play-to-earn games. There will be, as I was saying before, our taxes, total proceeds from taxes, the net staking, which is going to be a bit less of the actual rewards from staking, because remember that part of the tax was going to be distributed back to stakers, so the net staking is going to be a bit less. And this eventually gives us a result on the supply dynamics of the following kind. So the supply of the token will grow during halving 1 and 2. It will decrease during halving 3 and 4, and it will stay stationary from halving 5 onward, showing an average monthly growth rate of 0.8% during the 10 halving periods for which we have forecasted this model. So last but not least, let me show you the different wallets and the distribution. So first of all, here's you see the graph of what the circulating supply of the token will look like, the issuance of the token, where you see here the different wallets and the hard cap of 2.5 billion. As you can see, we will never reach this cap, because even if we exhaust every single wallet, we still have a cushion of around 1 billion tokens. So the hard cap will never be reached. And the percentage distribution between the different wallets, where public sales and liquidity pool will be around 8%, 1% of private sales, 20% for staking, 4% for farming, 9% for play-to-earn games, 4% for the team and advisors, 4% for marketing, 4% for partnerships, and 46% for company reserves. So that's it for the BitMonsters tokenomic model. I hope it was clear. And now I'm gonna be giving the mic back to Paul or to Lewis.
Thank you very much. Now I'll pass over to my master distributor. He has extreme amounts of experience in the business. He's one of the most qualified, and he's an amazing, amazing person to work with. So my master distributor, Paul.
Hello guys, can you hear me? I will just double check if you can see me. So yeah, you can see me. Very good. So I will show the screenshot and I will explain you how our investments are really working and how you can earn money when you invite more people to our company. Can you see my screenshot?
Yes, we can see.
So we have here different kinds of packages. First is Falcon. It's from $100 up to $1,000 and works 36 weeks. The second thing is Starship, $1,000 up to $5,000 and it's working 40 weeks. Next is SpaceX, $5,000 up to $10,000 and it works 44 weeks. Next is Super Heavy. It's from $10,000 up to $50,000, 48 weeks. And the biggest one is from $50,000 up to $100,000 and is working to 52 weeks. We have already a few members, which has the biggest package for more than $50,000. So we are happy that I'm also happy that I have such people in my team which really trust the company and really want to build something big with us. Now I will explain you how you can earn money when you invite more people to our company. We have here 17 levels of the commissions. And let's go step by step. So for example, you start with $100, you get 5% and direct commissions. Then when you reach already $5,000 in the turnover, it means how it's on the next screenshot. 2,500 on invested by one of your friends and 2,500 on the other. So it's like 2 legs, where at all it's $5,000. Then you are going to level 2 and you get already 8%. How is working further? So if you are already on the level 2, then you invite someone and he wants also to build and the structure here. He wants also to invite people and build a community. He starts, for example, with $100, $1,000, $2,500, and he starts to invite people. When he invite someone, for example, for $1,000, and on the other leg on $1,000 or $2,500, he gets 5%, and you get 8% minus 5%. The same when you are on the level 6 and you get 18%, and your partner is at the first level, he gets 5%. It means you get 18 minus 5. As you can see, for a company pays maximum 31% of the commissions when you have also the perfect structure. As higher you are in the commission system, so you must to have more legs. So from level 1 to level 5, you must to have 2 legs only. After that, on the level 6, you should to have 3 legs. On the level 7, the same. And on the level 8, you should have already 4 legs. On the level 9, you should have already 5 legs. The best strategy, I can say from my side, is that you should invite 5 people, 5 leaders, 5 great people which will work with you and help them to grow up. You have already the possibility to take link from your partners so you can build with them. Now we are going to rewards, because as you reach the next rank in the commission system and you are also earning money with us, you get prizes from the company. And now I let our CEO to talk about that, because it's his idea, he pays for that, and this is the reward from him for our great work. As he told before, already we have a few leaders which took already MacBook and yacht leadership, and we are going to really fast. So I think that, I hope that very fast many leaders will reach already Rolex and Audi RS6. So Mr. CEO, I let you speak now. Thank you.
So thank you, Paul. So as I said, we want to reward those who work for us, who partner with us, and to continually increase their results and bring in higher turnover. So as my master distributor, Paul, was explaining the different levels and ranks, here are the different rewards. So as I said, many people have already achieved rank 6 and won a brand new iPhone. Others have won a brand new Apple MacBook or $2,000 as they choose. And as you can see, I'm here now in Monaco, Monte Carlo. We have a 50-meter yacht that people have already won a private yacht tour around the French Riviera, south of France. I also have people that are taking the yacht to Italy, to Portofino. So yeah, so we want to incentivize our leaders, and I pay for everything myself. I reward you, and it's my absolute pleasure to do so. As we can see, going up from rank to rank, the value of the prize increases, going from Rolex to supercars to an apartment. As you can even see here, from rank 13, you can choose $500,000 or a brand new Rolls-Royce Phantom, a villa in Bali, a yacht for yourself rather than a yacht to rent, a villa in Dubai, and all the way to the maximum prize of $20 million or a private jet. This is rank 17. So I'm very, very confident, and I'm very happy to see the success we've already achieved in a month. Thanks to all the members of my team, from traders to my tokenomics advisor to Paul, my master distributor. I think we're going to move extremely quickly. Don't miss this opportunity. We'd love to work with you and also to meet you physically and to have personal meetings face to face. So these are the rewards for the rank bonus, and I hope you win them. I hope that you exceed expectations. So yes, this is upon reaching $100,000 turnover. As I said previously, we will open up a BitMonsters office for you. We've already opened one in London for someone. We'll open up another one in Germany, and we're going to do one soon in other parts of Eastern Europe. So yeah, very exciting times. And this is merely just from $100,000 turnover, which I'm sure you can achieve. So, as I said, discover the easiest way to earn on your digital asset. Any other questions? We'll be more than happy to answer them. Paul will choose a select few questions, as I know that we have people on the call now from all around the world with many different translators. So, so yeah, thank you very much for listening. It's a pleasure. And any questions, we'll be more than happy to answer your questions for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. CEO. So I will open now. just like that I can see myself. So about marketing, so I will tell you a few things which I'm planning with the company, and our CEO is helping with that. First, I think the biggest thing is that we will open, the company will open a few offices already in South Africa, in London, as our CEO told. And I hope that we will open soon office in Germany, because we have really strong and really amazing team in Germany. They are working very hard, disturbing me 24 hours a day, what I'm happy about. The next things about the meetings and about events, about presentations. We start first of all with presentations, and then when we will have enough community in each country, in each city, big cities, then we will start to do events where we will invite CEO. I hope that Leandro will join us on some of those events. So about plans from the next week, I will personally with my business partner Wojciech in Berlin, in Stuttgart, in Dresden, in Germany. And then I go to Amsterdam in Netherlands, then to Austria, to Vienna, then Prague in Czech Republic, and Bratislava in Slovakia. After 2 weeks, I think, so maximum 3 weeks, we will go to our team from Vietnam, because we have really strong team in Vietnam, and we want to start doing events already with them, because they have already a big community. They are working very, very hard, and also our CEO will open office for them, and because they already reached more than $100,000 turnover. So I'm happy that I have such people in my team, and we see ourselves soon. I know that our partners from Vietnam are on the Zoom. So hello, guys. The next thing, I will open now the chat, so you can ask a few questions. If you have questions to our CEO, if you have questions to traders, if you have questions to Leandro, if you have questions to me. It's about marketing, about economics, about the company, and about trading. I will choose some of them because we have a lot of people on the Zoom call, so just that we will not take too much time from you. I will choose 20 of them. So let's start. I will close the screenshot because it will be easier for me. So I opened the chat now. You can write questions. Okay, so we can write questions. Only we see how many like your questions. Another users should not to see it. So let's start. Wenn du in Deutschland bist, nächste Woche bin ich in Deutschland. So next week I'm in Germany. How will the payout work for crypto or fiat money? So as for now, we have two possibilities in USDT and in Bitcoin, but in a few days, I think we will have more possibilities. Thanks for the interesting Zoom. Thank you for your time. Are you planning an event in Turkey? Yes, we are planning. So we will inform you through Telegram. So watch it, and you will get information when we are there.
Yeah. With regards to that, we will be both in Istanbul and Bodrum. So the exact dates and so on, we will keep you posted, keep you updated. But for sure, we'll be traveling around the world. As Paul said, he's going to be traveling around a lot. So am I. And Istanbul and Bodrum are also on the desk.
So, next question. Planen Sie hier ein Büro eröffnen und in welche Stadt? So the question is, do we have a plan to open office in Germany? In which city? So I will answer in English because we have here a German translator. We are like the company will open the office in the same like in the city where we will have the biggest community, but the biggest leaders will choose. For now, the biggest is Dominic, I think. Hacked by Russian hackers. What does it mean? No, we don't have any hack. We have very great programmers here, so it's impossible. Okay, so we answer already of all of these questions. It was a few questions about how you can get contact with me. You can write directly to our CEO on Instagram, and he will send, because I think it's much more easier to find him than my Instagram account. So you can write to our CEO, and he will send you directly to me, and we can talk. You will join us. Okay, that's all. So from my side, thank you guys for your time. Thank you for joining our Zoom call, and I hope next time we will have more and more people on our Zoom calls. I think that you already saw that our company is earning money for us, that you saw the proof from our traders, from Leandro. You know already all of the plans step by step. And what I can say, join us and let's build something amazing together. Thank you.
Thank you.